Monday motivation again already, people. Man, it goes quick. Time flies when you're having fun. But here we are again. There's something that I want you to embrace. There's something that I want you to welcome. And there is something that I want you to be thankful for. What is that thing? And it is pressure. Pressure comes in so many shape, ways, and forms. It comes from so many different angles, from so many different situations and circumstances. We can do nothing about this pressure coming. We can do nothing about the pressure coming into our lives and affecting us, because listen, we are going towards a storm, we're in a storm, we're coming out the other side of a storm. That's how things goes, and we can do nothing about it coming. Listen, we can see a tidal wave coming, but we can do nothing about it coming. And pressure is exactly the same. Pressure can sneak up on us in an instant. Pressure comes. We have no power about the pressure coming, because it is just like the storm. You're either going towards one, you're in one, or you're coming out the other side of one. Pressure is exactly the same. You are either going towards pressure, you're under pressure, or you're just coming out the other side of pressure at this particular time. We have no power over it coming. But what we do have power over is how we react to it, people. Now listen, if we embrace it, if we welcome it, and if we are thankful for it, man, it changes us in ways that you could never, ever imagine. Now, it comes in many shapes, ways and forms. Like I said, it can be in a loving relationship. It can just be in a friendly relationship. It can be in your business. It can be at work. Listen, it can be within you yourself. It can be your mental well-being. All this stuff is pressure. It could be your children. It can be anything, absolutely anything. The pressure is on. You feel you're under pressure and you feel like breaking right now. But what I want you to do is I want you to embrace what's there. I want you to welcome what's there. And I want you to be thankful for what's there. Because when you do this, when you react in that way, man, you take away its power. You take away what is hurting you. You take it away, man, it's gone. It's gone. Or you lessen it to a severe degree. Man, when you embrace it, you say, listen, I know you're there. I know you're there, and how I'm going to react to you is differently now, because you've come along and I've got a choice of whether this makes me or breaks me. Man, I'm going to embrace you now. That's it. I'm ready for the fight. So when you say, like, when you welcome it in, what you're saying to it is, yeah. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? And even if you feel like you are breaking, you are at that point where you can't take any more. When you say, man, is that what you got? Man, I'm welcoming you into my life. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? This is easy. What you're doing is, even though you don't feel like it, psychologically, you are giving it a battle cry. You're psychologically giving it a battle cry. And what you're doing is you're lessening its power. And you're saying, man, I welcome you into my life. Is that what you got? Come on, let's go now. Listen, my back may be against the ropes. My back may be against the wall, but I'm ready for you now. I'm ready. And you lessen its power. And then when you're grateful for it, you say, thank you very much. Because even though this pressure is bearing down hard, even though it is hurting, even though it's affecting me, even though I feel like breaking, man, this pressure is truly heavy. And you're thankful for it because you think, man, it is teaching me something. It is showing me something. What it's doing is it's building my character right now. It is strengthening me, because it is preparing me for something that may happen further on down the road. Because the trials and the tests and the pressures come one after another. And let's say, for instance, there's a big session of pressure that has got your name written on it 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line. If you are put into that situation right now, you wouldn't last. You would break. That's it. Game over. But you know what you're learning right now is preparing you for stuff further on down the line. So what this is it's kind of like character boot camp. It's pressure boot camp. So be thankful for it, and you're saying, man, you're strengthening me. You're strengthening my character. You're strengthening my character. You're strengthening my personality. You're strengthening my resilience. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this pressure. Thank you very much. But the big one is you're strengthening my character, because so many people strive for a reputation. But I'm telling you right now, reputation is what other people think of you. Character is who you truly are. That's something that you can't buy. That's something that you can't fake. And this pressure is strengthening your character. And when you look at it, even though it don't feel good, I'm telling you that it is good, because it reveals who you truly are. It reveals who you truly are, and it's showing you your strength. It's showing you your resilience, and it's teaching you something that you may not get taught, or you may not learn in any other situation. So even though it feels bad, I'm telling you that it's good, because things that are good to us aren't necessarily good for us. Do you understand? Right, let me just say that again. Let this seep into your psyche. Let this get deep into your understanding right here, right now. Things that are good to us aren't always good for us. So the things that feel bad, even though we don't want to experience them, even though we don't want them in our life, man, it's in it for the greater good. And that's what the pressure can be like. The pressure of any kind. Like I say, of the relationships, loving relationships, just friendly relationships, working relationships, whether you work for a boss, all this is being put on you and you've got to be thankful for it. You're saying, man, you're building my character, you're building my strength and my resilience. Thank you very, very much. And you are arming me for a session of pressure further on down the line that I may have broken in if I'm put into right now. So now, yeah, I'm in the gym. That's what it is. Pressure gym. You're in the gym and you're strengthening up right now. And you're getting ready for that big one. You're getting ready for the big one that will not break you in the future. Man, it will make you. So you be thankful for it. Now you look at it and you say, yeah, like what is this teaching me? Everything. Through every process, like I say, you are being taught something in it. So what you have to do is, even though it's like a storm, it's like a whirlwind going on around you, what you have to do is you have to stand back, analyze it, look at it, and look at every single thing what's happening, and look at a positive in it. Look at it, right, what am I being taught on that little aspect there? What am I being taught on that element there? What am I being taught right here, right now, that I didn't know before, and it will arm me for the future? Because if you just think that it's just pressure and it's unfair and it's a horrible situation, man, you're not going to learn anything. You're not going to learn anything within that situation and circumstance. And let me tell you, there is a lesson in everything, people. It's just up to you to open your eyes, become more vigilant, show due diligence about the pressure that's around you, and then you can come back stronger. Because here's the thing, pressure is a part of a process. It is a part of a process. Listen, the most valuable jewel in the world has to go through this part of the process. It has to. And when you look at the diamond and the process in which it goes through, man, it's an incredible analogy, because a diamond has to be mined. Then a diamond has to have pressure applied. A diamond then has heat put on it. A diamond then is cut. So when you look at those four words, mined out the darkness, pressure applied, heat applied, and then cut. Man, that's four harsh words. Properly harsh, and you don't want any of them, but it applies to us within life, because we can be in the darkness at some particular time and we feel like that we are buried. We feel like we've been buried with the situation that's around us, with the pressure that's around us. But you know what? I'm telling you that you have not been buried. You have just been planted to grow into something extraordinary, people. You haven't been buried. You've been planted. You've been planted in the dark just at this particular time to grow into something extraordinary. And that's what the diamond does. It's in the darkness and it needs to be mined out. And what mines you out is the pressure, is the situation that you find yourself in. So then the pressure is applied to separate all the bad rock from the good, and then the heat is applied to flush out all the toxins and the debris. And that is like us, because what it's doing is this pressure is flushing out toxins, and debris from us, all the impurities in us, changing our character, changing us as people and the way we look at things. Man, it's making us better. It's making us stronger. And that's what it does. And then the heat is applied. The heat's applied to flush all that out. And then you are cut. A diamond is cut, and you know, every diamond that's cut in the entire world, man, there is just the smallest, the most fractional difference in every single diamond in the way that it's cut. And that's like you and me. That's like us, people. We are different. We are different in some shape, way, or form. And it's like the diamond, but a diamond is then made what it is, what it's destined to be. And that's the most valuable jewel in the world. So that's what we're going through. Listen, the pressure is just a part of the process that we have to go through in order to become a diamond. So I'm telling you right now, whether it's mental health, whether it's a relationship with your husband or wife, whether it's a relationship with your partner, whether it's a relationship with your kids, whether it's something to do with your boss, whether it's something to do with your work, if the pressure is there, listen, embrace it, welcome it, be thankful for it. Because there will be a time where everything is done and dusted, you come out the other side and you are then a diamond. So when that pressure is upon you, just realize that it's not forever, it's just for now. And I want each and every one of you to start shining like a diamond. Blessings.